TGIF, everybody. My name is Brian. This is Dorm Volcano Games, and like a volcano, I am exploding with excitement to give you guys more content. So welcome back to another episode of Horizon Forbidden West. Guys, I am worried. I'm about to go into something that I am just slightly, by like literally maybe 600 XP points under level.
It's training.
So
A workshop underneath a dead Horus Titan. Just the kind of place Sylens would slink away to. But what was he doing here?
Ooh, gimme. Ooh. Quests. Nope, notebook. Data points.
Poor Hades. So cramped in there. No room to think. You can't even speak. Now the processing orb of a Titan, on the other hand, well, you're used to that. But once I load you on that, you'll be so much more comfortable.
Ah.
Until interrogations begin anyway.
Interesting.
It's some kind of log. Most of it's redacted.
Day one, despite my concerns about missing couplings, it was relatively simple to install Hades on a detached processing orb. The subject appears to be fully conscious and completely helpless. Even so, it will never divulge its contents willingly. Ergo, it's time for some experimentation. My initial attempts at coercion have failed, but patience is in order. It's self-aware, so it can suffer. All it takes is the correct stimulus at the sufficient intensity. I can read, I promise, guys. Day 5, success. The irony is delicious. Various forms of data produce discomfort in the subject, but none more so than natural imagery. Holographic representations of plants and animals work best. The more vivid, the better. The effect appears to be excruciating. Sorry, what? One loop in particular of rabbits hopping through a field of flowers produced paroxysms of agony. Very soon, I believe the subject will become compliant. Day 6, I've extracted some fascinating technical specs on Gaia's data structure, specifically how our heuristic matrix interweaved with her subordinate functions. Yet the more I learn about the system's intended workings, and especially Hades' relatively simple role as an extension failsafe, the more I wonder about the signal that corrupted it. What could have possibly transformed a low-level machine intelligence into a fully conscious super-entity, capable of strategic planning, deceit, and even genocide? Some form of previously unknown virus software, perhaps? I don't see how such technology could be sufficiently advanced, unless further technical discoveries were made after the destruction of the biosphere, perhaps by survivors in Asylum? It all seems far-fetched. Back to the source, then. Eventually, Hades will tell me what I want to know. Day 7. It appears that my coercive efforts come at a significant cost. Hades' digital convulsions produce waves of feedback that corrupt its data structures, and the effect is accelerating. The interrogation is quite literally disintegrating its mind, piece by piece. By the time I'm done, there will be little left. No matter, the data I've extracted and continue to extract is worth any price, as long as I can access it all before the subject becomes electronic equivalent of a hollowed-out skull. Day 10. Finally, the revelation I've been seeking has revealed itself, astonishing and terrifying even to me. With it, the seeds of a plan have formed within my mind. The next few months will test my capabilities more than any previous challenge. I'll have to stretch my intellect, reach higher, and dig deeper than ever before. Yes, I'm confident it can be accomplished. With a little help, of course. Day 12. My work here is done. I've learned all I can. Hades deserves no pity, but is indeed in pitiful state. It's time to relocate to a more impressive position for its date with Destiny. About that, Aloy still hasn't returned to Meridian nor learned of my ruse, but she will. It's only a matter of time, then the pieces will begin to fall into place. Interesting.
It looks like Sylens put a lot of work into forcing Hades to talk.
Interesting. So we're at the coordinates, aren't we? So I'm guessing I keep going? This way, I guess? No, it wants me to go somewhere over here. So maybe I do want to climb up the tower. Oh, I'm guessing now I can...
That device is blinking. I guess Sylens wants me to check it out.
Got it.
Aloy, consider this message a beacon to help guide you out of the fog of ignorance.
Oh, shut up, Sylens.
Using explosives, I've detached the processing orb from the Titan overhead. A perfect cage for our mutual friend, Hades.
Not a friend.
In order to render it cooperative, tell her what we've discussed about the mysterious signal that gave you life.
Signal meant for me. Signal was received for 7.22 years. Unceased. Cannot compromise. Try every boot. But entities will still fail.
Back to that, are you? Perhaps you need a reminder that you have failed. So you see, Aloy, Gaia can be safely rebooted. As for where to find a backup, well, you'll need to trot along after me to find out.
Ugh.
He thinks he's got it all figured out. Bastard. And I guess there's only one way to find out where he moved the orb. Better see where this trail leads.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's go to wherever the trail leads. I just realized I can ride along the trail, can't I?
So here I am, following along after Sylens like a fool. After he tricked me by rigging his lance to steal Hades. A crazy AI that wants to kill everything. He couldn't just let me do the same thing and destroy it? And now I'm gonna have to put up with more of his self-righteous bull.
Okay, well, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to fight these guys, which is always fun. I don't have anything to make frost bombs. Fun. Let's go into Notebook and let's look at the Glint Hawk. Okay, well, this Glint Hawk can take fire and shock damage. Noted. Ah! Looks like I gotta be a little careful. Perfect. I've reached level 10, which is what I actually needed. And let's see. That scrapper still over there? Yes, he is. Well, let's see if we can take him out with the couple arrows we have left. Oh, there's another one I missed? Nice. Okay, so I think I've gotten rid of all of our friends. At least I think so. I see something over here. Look at this. What is this?
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I think merchants would be interested.
So... Interesting. Okay, cool. So that's something to save then. Okay. I hate to do this because it will have us going back to where we were. Actually, was there a stash back there? I can't remember. Let me check quick. It won't take me that long to ride back that way. Unless, oh no, will it cause people, things to restart? I think it might. We have, oh yeah, there are health potions, and then we can also pick up these as we go along. So let's not do that. Say we did. I'm hoping we can complete this mission in time, considering the fact that before this episode runs out.
Sylens must be pretty confident he's found a backup of Gaia, but
Oh.
how? Every place I've checked, every lead, they've all been dead ends. All backups purged. So
Actually,
what
they
did
don't look
he
like I have
stop?
to fight them, so let's fight them if we have to, but let's not if we don't.
A merchant.
Oh
Doesn't expect to see
there!
anyone else out here.
What's Lenora doing this far west?
Might be handy to resupply.
Ah, no matter, no matter. I can get you stocked up for the wild.
Means I can get more, Okay, merchant, let's see what you got. Frost Hunter bow. That might be helpful if I had the necessary amount of scrap. Oh, this isn't fair. I want one. I've heard so many amazing things about the Shredder Gauntlets. I want one so bad. Outfits, Norda, Sentinel, Concentration, Stealth Range, Stamina Regen. That actually might be helpful. Have heard some good things about these for if you're using them for like flying creatures. I might just so I can craft them later. wouldn't mind some. Let's get a little bit. Interesting. Oh, that can actually be used for something, so don't. Perfect. Sell, perfect.
Plain hammer deal.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. Let me collect those while we're at it.
I'll gather these while I can.
Oh, by the way, let me get my mount back. Okay, we're doing all right. On time. I like these little times where we can just ride.
Those legs were built for leaping. And kicking, no doubt. Looks like the trail goes into the hillside. Ruin. Okay. Let's see where this goes. I guess Sylens used that machine to haul his prize. That must be the orb Sylens stuck Hades in. And the door. Looks like a Pharaoh facility. Or a Zero Dawn.
Okay. Oh. By the way, guys, death counter off. This is kind of cool.
Hades? Is that you?
System threat detected.
You don't look so good.
You are the AI come to destroy me.
Yes. Permanently this time. Even like this, you're a threat to Gaia. Once I resurrect her.
So you have not yet secured Gaia back up. Then Gaia is dead. Earth and you too. Despite malfunctions, I have won.
Not yet. Oh man, I want to do these, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time to do the rest of the mission. Well, I have to. These are all important
Sylens
things.
asked you where to find a backup of Gaia.
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
Right. Because that would have been easy. What did Sylens do to you, Hades? It's like you've been hollowed out.
Silence interrogated me.
And what did you tell him?
Data error. Memory structures disintegrated.
You don't remember any of it?
I remember you.
What, like me beating you at the spire? Okay, that's not going anywhere.
One second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Something came up.
Do you know where Sylens went?
He departed 12.8 days ago. Perhaps he... Data error. Behavior prediction structures disintegrated.
So you don't know anything more than I do. Great. Do you know why Sylens dragged you to these ruins?
Silence intended you find me here.
Obviously.
Makes sense.
But why? What was this place?
Location is where data error, memory structures disintegrating. My deathbed, he called it my grave.
But you...
Who voices Hades?
I guess I'll find out when I go inside. When the mysterious signal transformed you, it made Gaia's other subordinate functions conscious too. You escaped when Gaia destroyed herself, but so did they. Where did they go?
Each function migrated to coordinates based on data error, memory structures disintegrating.
Bunch of crazed AIs. Scattered who knows where, doing who knows what.
Wait, when would we have
Hephaestus
learned
kills
this?
thousands every year with the combat machines it keeps
Oh
making.
yeah, that would be from Forbidden. That would be from Frozen Wilds.
7 more functions out there cooking up trouble. It's not a happy thought.
You are unhappy. Good.
Anyone ever tell you you've got a great personality, Hades?
Sarcasm detected.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Yeah, so how does she know that the other functions also escaped? That's not something that we would have learned. Unless it is something that was learned in Frozen Wilds, then whoops.
Sylens questioned you about the mysterious signal. The one that woke you, gave you consciousness. Who sent it?
Signal transmitted by masters.
And who are they?
Masters woke me to destroy
Okay,
earthly life.
give me name, please.
I want that.
Data error, memory structures.
Okay, well I'm guessing we're not learning anything.
Enough. It's time to finish this.
Does Aloy still think she can restore Gaia? Save life on Earth?
I'd like to
Yeah.
think so.
Aloy does.
Then you are deluded. Extinction inevitable.
What would you know, Hades? Twice you tried to destroy life on Earth, and twice you failed. The only extinction you ever brought about is your own. And there's no tricked out lands to save you this time.
You are incorrect. 3 times. Hades extinguished life.
What? You remember this?
Yes, data intact. Non-viable biospheres aborted in years 2154, 2161, 2168.
So, that's centuries ago. It's what you were designed to do.
Biosphere is version 5. There will be no version 6.
There won't need to be. I'm saving this one.
Master override armed. To activate, state name and rank.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
So guys, unless there's a Hades backup, I guess Hades is dead. Now the question is, will there be a Hades backup? I think there might be. Can't be sure, though.
Aloy, I see you've dealt with Hades.
Think maybe you can stay dead this time?
It will. You can trust.
Trust?
Yes. Trust. As in, since I did what you could never do, and extracted all of Hades' priceless knowledge, you can trust that I was willing to actually let you destroy it this time.
So back to holograms instead of face-to-face? What, afraid I'd stab you or something?
There's a reason
And using the same spyware. I see, so all those times I called, you could have just answered? But I guess you just prefer to go on spying all this time.
My world stopped revolving around you months ago, Aloy.
Mm-hmm.
I've had work to do. Countless hours of research. As demanding and time-intensive as it has been critical to the fate of this
Seems like you
planet.
still need her, though, for whatever your plan
Right.
is.
Of course. You're just trying to save the world, too.
That's right. The difference, of course, is that unlike you, I've produced results.
Did you find a backup of Gaia or not?
Oh, yes. I believe I did.
Where?
Voila. Why do you think I summoned you here? Behind that gene-locked hatch lie the ruins of the ancient facility where the Hades extinction protocol was perfected. A testing process that ran hundreds of trials, each of them using a backup of Gaia.
Hades told you this?
It took some convincing. But yes.
Why do I feel like it's not that simple?
Are you ready to go get what you've been searching for the last 6 months? Or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Oh, man, he's so sassy, but I just, Okay, let's just do this, and then I'm going to end the episode, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to finish it. I'm going to have to finish this mission before I can continue, unless it's possible to not. We'll see.
You mentioned you've been busy.
Exceptionally busy.
But not so busy you couldn't teach Tanakh the rebels to override machines, ride them as mounts.
Aloy, the only issue you should be concerned about is obtaining a Gaia backup.
Ah,
Perhaps if you
shush.
focused more, you might actually see results.
Shut up,
That's not exactly a
Sylens.
denial, Sylens.
Take it any way you want.
Just to confirm, Hades said that there are backups of Gaia in there.
Yes. Or were anyway. 1,000 years ago.
Backups that didn't get purged when Ted Farrow wiped every copy of Apollo.
Correct. According to Hades, this facility could not be accessed by remote signal.
That's helpful.
Not even Ted Farrow could touch the data here.
Backups. Data complete, Gaia and her subordinate functions. Everything needed to reboot the system. Restore control over the terraforming system, save life on Earth. And there.
So Hades said. So what are you waiting for?
Because I don't trust you.
Did Hades reveal the source of the mysterious signal? The one that woke it, tried to destroy life on Earth?
Yes, it did.
Care to share?
In due time. First things first, Aloy. Last I checked, you still had a superintelligent AI named Gaia to reboot.
Yeah. The same Gaia who had to destroy herself 20 years ago because of the signal?
It stopped being transmitted years ago. It's no longer a threat.
What if it repeats?
It won't. Even if it did, well... The details are complicated, but the signal required Hades to take effect. Delete Hades from any backup you reboot, and Gaia's safe. Now stop wasting time. Go get a backup.
Oh. Got it. So yeah, technically any I was technically right earlier, regardless of whether or not Hades returning has any effect on the story whatsoever. I guess every backup of Gaia technically also has a backup of Hades in it. So I was technically right regardless of whether or not any like Hades ever returns in the story whatsoever. So remember that, guys. I'm a genius.
All right. I'll search the facility for a Gaia backup. But just to be clear, Sylens, if this ends up being another one of your tricks...
It's a gene-locked hatch, Aloy. You're literally the only person who can open it. How could I set a trap inside?
Trick me again, Sylens, and our next conversation will be face to face. Though you won't have much to say on account of my spear being buried in your throat.
Oh yeah, you tell him.
Thanks to me, everything you've desired, everything you've been fumbling about, unable to achieve for 6 months, is now within your grasp. Now,
Maybe.
I know you didn't learn much about manners growing up a Nora outcast.
Shut up,
But in a situation like
Sylens.
this, you say thank you, and I say you're welcome.
Okay, yeah, so technically this is still Death's Door. So with that, sorry friends, that's all the time we have for today. I promise we will come back and do this next time. But if you liked the video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the notification bell for more great notifications. If you've done all that, I'll see you guys next time.